The holidays are coming, and what do you give the quilter in your life? They appear to have everything they could possibly want. So today I have 10 fun ideas that you might not have thought about. So stick with me and I'll show you how to do it. Hi there, I'm Karen Brown of Just Get It Done Quilts. I give you tips, tricks, and strategies to help you make the quilt that you want to make. And if you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button. The year 2020 has certainly thrown us a curve. As of today, we are unsure of whether we're going to be able to gather for the holidays as we have done in past years. And since we've been in social isolation for 6 months, you might not even know what the quilter in your life wants or needs. I highly recommend that you watch my last year's video, as my 10 suggestions were gifts that quilters actually need. And you can't go wrong with this. This year's list is a little bit more fun. So many quilters are also fond of games. The Patchwork game combines both of them together. I recently received it as a gift and really enjoyed playing it. My opinion might be a bit biased, but it is rated as one of the top 100 games by Board Game Geek. It's a 2-player game which is perfect for these socially isolating times. It's easy to learn, quick to play, and perfect for visitors that don't necessarily have a lot of time. You advance your tokens, you purchase patches, and you receive buttons, all while trying to make a perfect 7x7 grid. When both players arrive at the end of the track, the one with the most buttons wins. Each game lasts about 30 minutes, so if you have a little bit more time, you might play best out of 3 or best out of 5. Oh, and I'll have links to all these items in the notes below. Quilters are often fond of puzzles as well. Here is one of my favorite, Common Block Patterns by Cobble Hill Puzzles, or this Crazy Quilt Puzzle by Springbok Puzzles, or the Quilting Craft Room by Eurographics. But perhaps the best puzzle of all will be a photo of one of their own quilts with somebody snuggling underneath. It's pretty fast and easy, and there's several sites to choose from. I like the quality of Ravensburger's Puzzles, so let me show you how to use their site. First step is to get the photo. You might have to take it or just pull it from your archive. The better quality of the photo, the better quality of the puzzle. Step 2, you upload that photo to the website. You will see the quality of your photo here. Mine has a high resolution, so it gets 5 stars. The third step is about your design. You can choose the orientation, you can crop it. Some websites will let you add a filter, some websites will let you add words. Some you will have to make all these adjustments before you upload your photo. And the fourth step is choose the design of your box, and then you're all set. Making a quilt takes time, and there are multiple steps to making one. So most quilters need some kind of planner where they can keep track of their projects, their to-do lists, and their inventory, and dream a bit. The Quilter's Planner is great for the quilters who like all the calendars and to-do lists and project lists pre-made for them. You do have a choice of several different layouts. It's a little bit bigger than your normal planner, and it has a spiral binding so it can lie flat while you're using it. It includes a year-long quilt project, and it has a great, vibrant online community around it. Another system is Plan to Quilt. For the quilter that doesn't need a calendar because it's either on their phone or on the wall, this planner focuses on the projects at hand. It has templates and grid paper to keep track of your projects from beginning to end. It also has a spiral binding so it can lie flat. And without a calendar, it never expires. So if your life goes off track, you're not dealing with blank pages. I did reach out to the designer of the planner, and she has offered all my viewers a 10% discount by using the coupon code MAKER at checkout. And then there is the bullet journal system for quilters who want everything their way. This system is totally customizable as you plan and make all the pages yourself. I have done several videos on bullet journals for crafters, and I will link them in the notes below. And there are a lot of good bullet journals out there beside the Leuchttrum 1917, so they can have the color and size they want. So often, the parts of our brain that we need to quilt are tired, or we are simply fed up with the same old, same old. So we need resources to trigger that right side of our brain to trigger our sojo. Since right now we are limited on our outside resources, books like the Encyclopedia of Inspiration, books on color, books on pattern are great to bring into our home to have on a bookshelf or a coffee table to pick up when we need them. There are also magazines like Uppercase and Curated Quilts and Quiltfolk. You can read the stories of creativity, discovery, and legacy, or you can simply look at the photos. Let your brain relax and let the ideas flow in. We often have our eye on a big project, but the extra expenses attached to it prevent us from jumping in. Some projects not only need a pattern, but they need specialty rulers or templates, paper pieces, or a specific type of fabric. It might be all available as a kit, or you might have to purchase all the items separately. Quilters, this is the time to ask for it. And you can have several friends and family members collaborate to make it happen. Labels on the quilt not only identify the creator, but also add a level of personalization and legacy. But some of us find it a fussy step and we avoid doing it. So make it easier by gifting a set of personalized labels. It could be simply a woven one like you find inside clothing. From Wonder Label, you can design a simple text label or one with a logo on it that can be quickly sewn in with the binding. Or purchase fabric from Spoonflower with larger labels digitally printed on it. These provide ample space to say who the quilt is for, who it's made by, and the date. There are also specialty labels for those that make quilts of valor. You can even design your own label and have Spoonflower printed for you. Give the gift of learning. SKILLSHare is an online learning community with meaning. With so much to explore and real projects to create, with the support of fellow creatives, SKILLSHare empowers you to learn that skill that you've always wanted to try. SKILLSHare is also very affordable, especially when compared with in-person classes and workshops. An annual subscription is less than $10 a month. You can learn and grow with classes that fit into the short blocks of time in your busy day, whether you watch on your morning commute or during lunchtime or in a quiet time after the kids have gone to bed. You can continue to move forward in your creative journey without putting your life on hold. SKILLSHare offers thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people on topics including illustration, design, photography, video, freelancing, and more. SKILLSHare classes include a combination of video lessons and a class project that will fit your skill level, whether you're a beginner, a pro, a dabbler, or a master. The first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description will get a free trial of premium membership so you can explore your creativity. Last week, I talked about the stages of making a quilt and that we don't necessarily do everything in one space. So a kit that can be packed up for travel or easily moved to another space in the house is very helpful. There are several components and any single one of them would make a great gift. A portable iron with a wool travel mat. My last video on how to organize your sewing space had a full review on this iron. A portable cutting station with cutting mat, rulers, and a rotary cutter. And of course, a travel case for the sewing machine. And I have my portable cutting station and ironing station sized so that it can fit inside my travel case. It's been a long year and we are all struggling with social isolation. And our sewing rooms are often in the farthest corner of the house. I have found having this iPod stand by my sewing machine where I can use it hands-free helps me stay connected to others. I can accept FaceTime and Facebook calls or attend a Zoom meeting, all while working at my sewing machine. And once the call is over, I can switch over to Netflix to binge watch a series or listen to an audiobook. And I have a good set of wireless earbuds so that I can listen while sewing. We sit for long periods at our sewing machine. So good posture is important, which means our seating is important. We need seating that is adjustable to our height and fits our space. I have chosen to use a stool as my space is small and I needed seating that can shift from one place to the next without the armrests in the back colliding with corners and walls. But your quilter may have different needs. Lumbar support may be most important, so check before you buy. With any craft, from quilting to woodworking, the tools that we need are specific to our needs and our skill level. And it's really hard for someone outside the craft to understand the nuances of why one tool is better than another. So it's important for you to communicate with family and friends what you actually want and need, as I'm sure that they will want to give you something that will make you happy. Make a list with a variety of price points and include the information of where to purchase, whether it be a local business or online. The sooner the better, the more that they can take advantage of pre-holiday sales. I'll have a link to all the items that I mentioned down below in the notes, and you'll get a blog post up on my website with them. So I hope this helps you with your holiday shopping. And if you are a quilter yourself, maybe you'll share this video with the family and friends in your life. And of course, share it with your fellow quilters on Facebook and Instagram. The best gift you can give me is subscribing. My Christmas came early this year, as this past week I just passed 200,000 subscribers. I'm so grateful to you all. The kindness and generosity that is shared in my community makes all the hard work worth it. If you are thinking of making some last-minute gifts, please check out my STASHBUSTER series or my Quick and Easy gift series. Next week on Karen's Quilt Circle, I'll have Chris English of A Full English, and we are talking about upcycling fabric. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell beside the subscribe button so that YouTube will notify you when I make new videos. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest at Just Get It Done Quilts. You can sign up for my newsletter at justgetitdonequilts.com. So take care, and I'll see you next time.